Hey, welcome to Adventures with Peps. Today, we are looking at 2000 AD Rebellion Publishing, Warlord Games, Judge Dredd, I Am the Law, Judge Anderson model kit. So, 2 figures, 4 game cards for the Judge Dredd miniature game. All the blurb in other languages. Looks like we are gonna get a resin Judge Anderson miniature. The horror shine. Let's see if we can just zoom in. I know we can. There we go. So we get 2 resin Warlord Judge Andersons, 1 on bike, 1 on foot. We get the Lawmaster. We get 2 character cards. 1 will be the bike, and 1 will be for Anderson. Then we get an armory card, Psychic Defense, and the Big Meg card, Holden Post. So, what do we know about Judge Anderson? She is one of Psi Division's greatest stars, specialises in the field of telepathy and precognition, and she has very few peers. Anderson is far removed from Dredd's ideal of what a judge should be. She's an outspoken critic of many aspects of the Justice Department and displays her emotions and her empathy for others. How dare she care about the general populace? Particularly irritating to Dredd and the Justice Department, her flippant, joking demeanour and ability, and the way she has interacted with other judges. Dun dun dun. She's really cool in the comics. I actually completed all her comic case files over on the blog ages ago now, but yeah, she helps Dredd on some big cases, especially involving Judge Death. She reaches a point where she's just done with the Justice Department. They treat her like crap, so she leaves. She goes gallivanting around in outer space. She even hangs out with Orlok the Assassin for a little while, before coming back and having to face Dredd and be reassessed for street evaluation. She manages to rejoin the Justice Department and continues to aid them, as far as I'm aware with her story arc. So let's have a look in the box. I believe this is one of the last kits currently I need for the Judge Dredd game. I think the only other kits I still need are... it's just vehicles at the moment, which I'm not too fussed about, to be honest. But I hear there's some new stuff coming early 2023. So, like all the kits, you get your clamshell. We get a Warlord Games mail order fluff. This time it's been packed by Becky. Thank you for your hard work. Now, following my last video, I think it was the SJS Judge, where I talked about the plastic, I learned some interesting stuff off Facebook, in a little Facebook group I'm in. I'll have a link to the group in the comments below. I asked about the resin, and they told me. So, straight up, this is made with, I've already forgotten, like a hard resin. And it's because of how it is, the way that they can make it. Whereas this is made with their softer, newer resin, because of how the molds are. But also because they're made to order, and everything is almost like hand spun, I guess. Sometimes the recipe changes a little bit, leading to a little bit of color change. That was interesting to learn. Still annoys me, Warlord Games, but at least I understand why now. Alright, let's see if I can get this. Look at that, that's a beautiful sculpt. Got the badge, holding her head because she's doing something psychic. A little bit of flash up here, not the end of the world. A little bit on the base. Overall, Very nice sculpt. She's going to be a joy to paint. Some fluff. Probably a little bit of the cleaning cloth. But yeah, look at that. Beautiful looking model. Great job. Scrap. The Lawmaster handlebars. That's about it, I think. Zero detail on that. Her legs for the bike. Part of the body. I'm sorry for my gnawed fingers. Let's try and keep them off camera. Her other arm. I assume goes something like this, so it looks like she's shooting. As far as I can tell, no real issues. Route 1 round base. And the Lawmaster. Right, I'm going to glue this all together. I'll have a look in a minute. Ooh. Oh, a little bit of flash. Nothing serious. I can fix that. Right, I'll be back in a minute. And we are back. Let's look at the cards whilst the super glue gets a little bit longer to dry. Judge Dredd, Judge Anderson. We get the Judge Anderson card. Roll, Judge, alias, allies, Judge Dredd, Justice Department, enemies, the Dark Judges. Special rules, gunfighter, respect the law, fortitude, and let's ride. She has psychic control, precog, and mind probe. Comes with the Lawgiver Mark II pistol, the day stick, and a boot knife. Anderson can't resist her little jokes, not normal for a judge. Still, Psi's are highly strung. Got to allow them to have their little personality defects. 25 points. Move 6, shoot 4, fight 4, evade 3, defense 4, cool of 5. Pretty good. And then the other card is obviously the Lawmaster. 4 points cheaper. Stats are pretty good though. So that's the character cards. Then for the armory, we get Psi defenses. Reroll cool tests against Psi skills. And use as a free action. Oh, this is a classic Carlos Esquazia. I probably destroyed his name, bless it. But this is from the Judge Death when they take over the city in the story arc Necropolis, if I can get my words out. Love the artwork. This is in the era when the judges' outfits became black instead of blue, leading to the discussion of how should they be painted. And then for the Big Meg card, hold and post. A friendly model can cuff up to 3 subdued models within 3 inches as a free action. Cuffed models cannot be revived, remain subdued until the game is over, with no chance of escape. That's mean in a campaign. You just auto arrest them. That's great. That's a great card. Right. Not much to see on this one. Flash is removed. She's looking pretty clean. Probably try and get into the leg. I don't know if it's worth it or not. Got to do the base a little bit, but that would be a fun model to paint. The Lawmaster stupidly put the handlebars on backwards initially, but was able to save it. It's a beast of a bike. Absolute beast. Love it. It's how it should be. The Games Workshop ones of the 1980s were probably, I'm trying to think, probably like this much bike. This is at least probably 3 times the length. One day I'll do a comparison video. I think that might be fun. And then Anderson as a rider. She weirdly looks like she's running. Or like doing some bullet time move. In theory, she should, I guess, stand on a bike like this. I don't want to glue them on because the bikes can be used without a rider. If I don't glue her on... Oh no, she does stay put. Look at that. So she's meant to look like she's hopping back out of the seat or hopping onto the bike. Chase down a perp. I think this is going to be a lot of fun to paint. I'm enjoying these models. So, what's next? What we got coming up? We got a Warhammer 40k unboxing video on Monday. We got a dollar store Pokemon card pull happening on Saturday. Some computer gaming this Sunday. And then I think I'm going to unbox some Warlord Games Strontium dogs. Now the game has unfortunately been made out of print. So these box sets are going to be harder to find. But when I find them, we're going to unbox them. So make sure you're subscribed. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers for watching.